For the master Malaku Lorne. Ras, how are you, my friend?
I'm feeling great, Joe. And how are you tonight?
But I'm not too bad at all. I'm excited actually because my WhatsApp has been blowing up with people with predictions whether it's going to be 12-0, whether it's going to be 0-12. Actually, have people betting. So I am all excited today. And let's be frank, I am extremely excited to have you. There are two families in Jamaican chess that we almost call royalty: the Lorne family and the Palmer family. The Palmer family will be on in a couple of weeks, but the leader of the Lorne family, how are you, my friend? I met you many, many, many years ago, but you are the fifth Lorne that I met. I met your daddy, I played Miguel, I played Makana, and I played Makeda. And both of them actually went to Puerto Rico and Germany with me. And Makana went to Chile. So when you came along, when I heard about you, you're actually a little boy to begin with. And then suddenly to see you blossom into one of the leading Jamaican chess player and the most visible and noticeable chess player outside of the country. Nobody has as many pictures as you take on once you touch Olympiad or anywhere like that. So, my friend, it is a great pleasure. A great pleasure. Before we start off, tell me about this family because I have always been intrigued. I was the only person in my family to play when I learned. And then to meet you, and for me, as I said, you are the fifth Lord that I met. But after you, there are so many I saw playing. How many of you have actually played chess tournament wise with the name Lon? How many of you?
Um, to the best of my memory, it's 11 of us,
Wow.
including that have actually played in at least one tournament.
Wow, 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 wow. 11. So
Yeah,
when we say that is a family, this is the chess family, my friend. Wow. 11.
11.
That's a lot to grasp with because out of that 11, you actually rose to the top and the envy of many a chess player. Many a chess player. What age did you learn chess?
Wow, you see, that's a question that I like. I've always tried to remember, but I'd have to guess that it's like about somewhere between 6 and 9.
6 and 9.
Because, yeah, because everyone in my family learns how to play early.
Okay. And did you have family tournaments or just that you just sit down and play?
Well, when I was that young, we didn't have family tournaments. It would be like more one person plays another person for like 3 games,
Hmm.
and then person plays another person like 3 games. It was actually when I was about like 14, 15 that we had a couple family tournaments.
All right, so tell the truth. Did you lose any of them?
The family tournaments,
Yeah.
um, after I started going to chess club, no.
So quickly, you told them that you're the best lawn that ever was.
Well, also, I was a bit fortunate in that at that time, my two eldest sisters they migrated, so they weren't part of the
Yeah,
tournaments.
and let's be clear, they could play chess. There's
Yes,
no doubt about that. They could play chess.
but
I try.
they're part of the reason it took so long for me to play tournaments because they kept just beating you. So in my mind, I was never improving.
Well, boy, and I understand when you have national representatives and national champions in your family and you're coming up learning, it couldn't be the easiest thing. Couldn't be the easiest thing.
No,
And
tell you,
yeah, Makan, not even Makida. Makida was aggressive, but Makana, if she got the advantage, yeah,
yeah,
it's problems. You actually play a little like her because yeah, once didn't take much risk, but once she got that advantage, it was problematic. Makita was a
right.
little different. She was aggressive. So she would just beat you. Just leave you right there and beat you. It was just how it is. So, you know me, I've drink my coffee, and you're telling me that you're not a coffee man, but you understood what we said at Olympiad what happened at 2014 Olympiad? Because you never tried coffee. What happened then?
Um, in at the 2014 Olympiad, in the last round, I was feeling tired because I played every game. So early in the round, I was feeling tired, and even though they didn't have any tea, so I asked Warren to get me some coffee because Warren was the coach.
Yeah, man.
Because even though I didn't want, I had a bad reaction to coffee as a youngster, so I had no interest. But I said, boy, in the interest of the team, I have to just do what it takes. And if I ended up vomiting something, just I had to try.
Which is why I tell you, why one of the training things when you go in Olympiad is you have to learn to drink coffee because it's going to be the only thing there when you start getting tired.
Yeah.
What age did you win your first? So you started playing at 6 to 9. You're not sure not exactly when, but during that period, what age did you play your first tournament though?
13.
13. Which tournament was it?
Wow. You see, I'm not sure the exact tournament, but I started playing. Well, I went to Ligani just about September, October at 13.
Okay.
So it would have been a tournament around that time, November, December, like Xmas Open.
Hmm.
And well, my first tournament, I can't forget who I played in my first game because it's someone who I have a very good memory of. Sadly, I beat him in my first game. It was Mark Henry.
Let's hope Mark not watching. He might try to take revenge tonight. Mark is a good brethren, a good youth.
Yes, Mark is a very good graduate.
Yeah, man, good youth. Mark has done so much for chess that he's one of those quiet people who groom and mentor so many chess players. That is unbelievable. Hopefully, him
He,
listening and big up Mark Henry. Definitely big him up. So I see the national champion coming on to cheer for you 12-0. Predictions start going. I see John the Baptist in the house saying not going to happen. So you know who you must mark. JLI, big up. And how we do this, Malaku, you're going to have to play a lot of games, minimum 12. 12-0 and you're a champion. Nobody has made it to 12-0. We usually start off with the younger ones. I see JLI there. I'm not sure which other younger one is on as yet. But we start first of all with 3-0. Let's see if we can go 3-0. And then we look on your first game. And I was really interested in a couple of these games. Definitely. Alan, big up Alan Wilson. Alan in the house. Mala going undefeated. So, Mala, your supporters are here. Let's see how you do. So, let's start it off, Mala. We're going 3 now. Youngest players in the audience. We start with J Lai. Which are the youngest one after that? You tell me the usernames, Mala, who challenge you, and I will tell you if you don't know. We got youngest for the first 3.
Ready? They know my username
I
by the
just
way?
sent it out to them.
Okay.
So you can call it to them, but I sent it out to them. And they are waiting. So which challenge is it coming in?
None so far.
Alright, so Jayla, you're first up. So send that challenge to Mala. And we have some sneaky ones in Mala that going to try sneak in a game or two, change them username and get all 3 games a night. So we have to look out for those. Alright, so username Mals as I've sent out there. Don't tell me you're scaring them in Mala. Because normally JLI would be first up and running.
Can't scare them. It's just me.
Well,
Come on.
I can tell you that when I sent out the thing earlier on, a number of people told me what they had to train to beat tonight. So, though it's not working, what's not working? MALS. So try again, JLI. So MALS. And Mala, if you don't play no game, you don't go undefeated here. Just for the record.
What?
Yeah, you have to get those 12 in.
Alright.
Alright, check if you're on. You're on. Double thing there it and just double check and make sure.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I have you on. I definitely have you on.
Feel like I'm sending
Rating
feel
too
like
far. So J Lloyd, send him and Mala send challenge to him and just make it unrated if not. I
what's
think
your
just
name?
J Lloyd Chin. With the rating difference, doesn't unrated usually work?
I'm not sure. I think probably no
Yeah
settings.
man, Demari, if you can, definitely. While we sort this out.
It's 3-2.
Three plus two. So first three games we open. Once you're a youngster, you can challenge. You can challenge the FM. So while you sort that out, Mala,
Yeah.
the first game, grandfather look with the glasses every now and then you have to change it up, cheers. Every now and
Alright.
then.
Game
So
ready.
you ready with the game? Who we have now?
J like chin.
Alright, so we're up. Anytime you're ready, let's go for that 1-0.
Alright, let's go. Let's have some fun here. Let's have some fun. J like.
So guys, let me just get that game. Let's get that game for you. And here we have it started off. Shane, evening. So Mala is trying for that 12-0. J-Lai first up. Well, that look like you're saying thank you already, Mala.
That's it. Let's go have some fun with
This look like one of those days that you said thanks for the first game. J-Lai, hush, 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 J-Lai.
you have to keep an eye open. Right there. So we're giving it 2 looks. That's
Well,
wow.
let him give options. Let's see how the options work out for you.
Yeah, the options. See what we want to see.
Yeah, curious. Okay. Yeah, Damar, once him finish, send the request. You're next up. Okay, so Mala will do that one.
Wait a minute. I just was checkmating one. Oh boy. Just checkmating one.
Well, seen worse, trust me.
Sure. Oh boy. Is he trying to give me all his pieces?
Hmm.
Sure. Looks like he's trying to give me all his pieces.
Yeah. Mal, I think you're going to finish it off pretty while ago, man.
I couldn't see it.
Alright, go and play. Yeah, you had Bishop F6 when King F6 knight E4 and win the queen.
Okay, yes.
It don't matter.
It's English and faster.
Cesar, welcome, my friend. Welcome.
I don't want to build confidence.
Taking no chances, Mala. Alright. Relentlessly going at that king. That king can't like you at all, Mala.
Man, don't want to resign, bro.
Nah, you have to beat him. That's what the man said. So, you have to be relentless and ruthless. That's what it is.
Don't want to resign. It's in business. It's in business. It's in business.
Nice up. Hold on, what happened? After all that? No, Jailer, you should have allowed me to on the board, Jailer. If you're going to resign, you have to do that with long time. Thanks, Cesar. Really appreciate that. Alright, so Damani Chess, you have to send the challenge to Damani Chess. Damani, Damari Chess. One word. 3 plus 2 again, rating difference seemed to be too much.
Oh, for real, that happened?
Yeah. Once John telling me once there's a 4 to 500 difference, they can't challenge you.
Oh,
So you might have to send out a number of challenges tonight.
no, I'll put my rating down a little more.
Nah. Not an option. Alright, so here we go. You have black here.
Yeah,
D4 on the board. Let's see.
should I say have some fun? I wonder if I should have some fun.
Well, that's what it's all about as long as you keep it undefeated.
Some fun. Some fun.
Alright.
I do not so much like cool. So do you say now?
Well, youngster build up 30 seconds on you, so if nothing else in play into in plan.
can get that anytime.
All right. Man, them said them have you serious already, Mala. No commentary.
Oh, never know they want in commentary.
Aye.
Alright. It's
This are no,
want some commentary. Oh,
and them
Sasha be
want
using
know.
the arrows and so on. Alright.
Them want know how the great Malaku thinks.
Well, what is endgame? Wait, the youngster are probably watching the stream as well.
Yeah.
I can tell you anyway. I can plant his palms on light squares and never win them all. Inside we do on the good side.
So you're saying the fact that he has exchanged off queens will not save him.
Can't see him.
Alright.
It's not his fault, he can't see him. It's- but I'm the better player.
So let's see.
Yeah.
Let us see. So we have a nearly symmetrical pawn structure, but you have the bishop for the knight. The knight have no outpost, so the bishop should be stronger than the knight in these endgames. Pawns on both sides. So black definitely has a pawn. But will it be enough?
Yeah, maybe.
Alright.
Maybe.
So the one thing they're concerned about is your time.
Oh, so much time. Oh, just need blocking. So now then, move that bishop on the bigger square. Then I will plant out on the 7th, or the 6th, depending on what he plays. Right. Bam. I bishop was premium, please. Easily conceited. Bishop there, side here, back here, back here, so. Move that back, move on the 7th, and then in a world of trouble.
Now I'm forcing it. Wow.
Just see.
It's very interesting that he forces that.
Yes, interesting. Even trying to fight boss, thinking that that will go well.
Mm-mm.
Kicking, kicking the boss,
Kick him?
kicking, kicking. Once we move on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, first. I know the rook ending. I know.
anything yet?
No, you still have to fight. And time going down, so you better fight quick.
Easy lemon squeezy. Like, push that pawn because eventually I can let it come on myself. So I only want to get one pawn.
Alright.
Swing out on this pass. It's all going in there.
Oh, they say all weekend games is drawn, but that's so not true.
What the really 17 John and that himself? The disrespect.
Where's the wow? Yeah, I missed the idea.
This is no more coincidence. Really just because you don't get
No, hide in time. Hide. Now let's see what happens.
wait, give me that pawn.
So thank you.
Should I say thank you?
I don't know, but you have to do it quickly, whatever you're doing.
Not even saying thank you.
You're just doing it.
We're doing it.
Oh wow, now you say thank you. Yeah. The man he had to take the pawn, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's a little easier.
Should that pawn in the game. Not even thinking of it. Come on, squeeze.
Mm.
Not sure. Finish now. Goodbye, little star.
Alright, nice. So two love. Alright, so the Malabi, so Mal, sorry, is the username.
Yep.
So last challenge of this round. Any challenges coming in? And then we start analyzing the first game. See any?
One.
Miles, I have to check what your rating is, because I thought that we had 18 and 1900 youngsters
Just
on
22
here.
91.
Yeah, man, so people should be coming in. Alright, so send the challenge last game before we start looking on Malaku's first game. Let him enjoy the first 20 minutes, I'm being told. Boy.
I appreciate that they love me too.
Alright, so if I don't say anybody, then Dark Panda, you are probably the next youngest on right now. Mal, I think you're scaring people, man. Normally, everybody running in. This might be the Red Scorpio win over the weekend.
Should I give them like an extra meal or something?
No, you don't want to do that. Trust me. And second section, everybody going run in. It's just that they know at this point we leave it for the younger players.
Oh,
Who come in? Dark Panda come in as yet?
Oh,
Alright, so until then, let's go over then, Mala. You chose the first game. Talk to me about that first game that you chose. I saw it was against International Master Delisle Warner. What was so special about this game why you chose this as the first one to showcase?
well, yes. This game was the last round of the 2016 Sub-Zone in Barbados.
Okay.
But the reason why I chose this game is that, well, it allows me to place in the top three and qualify for the zonal.
Okay, good.
But also, that tournament in a whole, well, I felt like I played really well most of the time in that tournament.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so
like
let's.
this
Mhm.
game was typical of my playing almost always
Alright,
in terms of
I
that.
can't wait to see it then.
The opening wasn't so great, but as the game went on,
Your middle
I
game.
gave it to yeah.
Alright. So you're white, so let's go. You have control of the board.
Okay. C4. Right. And bearing in mind that the tournament situation was such that I was in third place, but I was half points ahead of anybody else who could catch me.
So if you win,
So
you're good.
right, well, if I drew as well, I was good based on the tie breaks.
Okay.
Right. So with that in mind, I decided that I was just going to play and have some fun. I wasn't going to take unnecessary risks because that would be beneficial to me.
Mhm.
Right. So at the time I was playing, well, at the time English was one of the things I looked at.
Mhm.
So play this. It's
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 six. That's
right.
curious for me because Delilah is a theoretician. So to say 386, that's a little strange for me. Have you seen this before?
I've never seen it before or after.
Yeah, it's strange. And out of Delilah's hand, that's even stranger because, as I said, Delilah knows his theory. So that's a little strange.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Honestly, I didn't know much theory now. I was playing some chess. Right. So according
But
to that,
typical of your play though, Malapu, is that the longer the game goes, the stronger you are. So
right,
it has always been a style of yours, not really crushing people in the opening, but getting a position and then
right,
outplaying them.
right. And when I played Queen here, I figured, well, since he played A6, which was no side or anything, I would have looked at it. Okay, I played Queen B3 and go to anything. He could have looked at for me as well. Because
Right.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to play Bishop takes C3 and just give me the Bishop here separately for no reason.
So
So of
A5.
course, A5, knight up, knight up, A3, letting him decide what he wants to do with the Bishop.
And he
Took,
takes.
so I took, right, okay, Queen E7, right, and Dylan was one of them who were half point behind me as well, so if he won, he would have gone up into the third place spot ahead of me.
Queen E7 was a little curious for me. I thought D6 would come. So I'm looking for the added benefit of that Queen E7. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he played it.
Maybe to stop B4 later on. I'm not sure.
Right, right, perhaps later on.
Yeah.
D4, I think D6, one takes, three, right, and typical of my play throughout the tournament, like in the opening series, I found that I just been putting the pieces on squares and later and I figure out if it's the right square for them.
But you have a feel, the thing is that you have a feel for pieces. So normally it's the right square. Normally.
Right? So like I realized like the only square the bishop had on this side and I would have been E3, but I didn't really like that square at any point you can play knight G4 and the
Yeah,
bishop here on E3 doesn't
yeah,
really do
you'd have
anything
to
that
prepare
way.
it with H3. But
Right,
then After that, to get play, you still have to accomplish probably b4. So you'd have to go
Right.
rook b1, and yeah, white has some advantage, but it's minuscule.
Right. So you gotta figure that put it on this diagonal line. Should be more useful to me.
Okay.
Okay. 94. 4.
Let's see.
5.
Okay.
Bishop up. Go. Now here, I think I used the wrong one. I'm pretty sure I used the wrong one. Should I use the arrow coming to B1? No, because I missed the next couple of moves coming. This happened. So when I play this, and A4, now you see the pointer. Why it's obvious I used the wrong one.
Yeah.
Because here I have to play
Knight
B4.
b3. Yeah.
Right. I have to play B4. I have to move the rook. If I play rook B1, after bishop F5, I no longer have a rook.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The long-term question going to be that knight is strong at b3 or weak at b3. I know it looks pretty, but
Right.
it's so easy to play around a knight at b3 once you don't need that d2 square, that in the long term you may have a really good dispute about whether it's well placed or badly placed.
Right. So now here he played F6, wanted to protect his pawn in the center and allow him to play bishop E6, hitting that pawn on D2.
Mm-hmm.
Played knight here.
Okay, so you're not allowing for the discussion. You immediately saying get out.
Right. And if he still comes there, I think I'll probably just play bishop D5, blocking it off. Because there, if I play knight takes there, that because bishop takes C4 trick, so I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm just keeping in mind that as long as the position is equal, I don't have any problems.
And a4 now may be a potential weakness because he can't get any pawns protecting it.
Right.
Alright, understood.
This knight up and C4, D4.
So can I ask you this then? Go back. I'm just curious about this position. Could I have gone knight takes here? Knight takes
B3?
Yeah.
Well, should have had this knight in here, and I wanted to get rid of that knight so that I could start using the A2 rook.
And I want to argue. I want to argue that it's weak. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, no, sorry. There was after pawn takes, sorry.
Right, and now
Knight C2.
knight c2 is the issue.
Right.
Knight c2 is the issue. Because after bd4, pawn takes bc5, where does the queen go? No, I still want to argue. So bishop d4. Before. So bishop d4 here. I still want to argue.
Bishop d4.
Yeah, I want to argue a little.
Are you sure?
When pawn takes are trying to play I wonder if bd5 first. bc5, queen f7 might just be a little too dangerous. Is it? Yeah, let me say bd5 first. The other line is better, Damien saying, with knight takes, just rook a1. Curious though, Damien. I think it is also, but I'm curious. You know, I have to look on the complication just to make sure. Then queen b3. Oh, so Damien, and you start the exchange anyway with that. Damien saying to go back and play rook a1. No, man, he's allowing it also. No, he's allowing knight b3 also, man. pawn takes, and he's going to give the exchange this way: rook a1, knight c2, queen b3, knight a1, and I figure ba1. But then c6, what's the compensation? I don't see the compensation there, man.
C6.
Yes, after c6, white still can play, but yeah. Alright, so simple chess your way. Let's see your way.
Okay, bear in mind as well that
You don't want to risk anything. Yeah.
right, and I figure even if he has the initiative, at some point in the future, he's going to get tired. That's my thinking.
So you're going play.
Right, when he gets tired, that's my turn to have fun.
So here's one of my questions then, because I know, unlike other people, I don't have to guess what your sport you played apart from chess was. You're a baller. You kick ball all the time. How has that assisted your chess? Because you're tremendously fit. And as such, I have always realized that you're willing to play 5, 6 hour games. Has playing a sport then enhanced your ability to play chess?
Absolutely. If it wasn't for football, I probably wouldn't be this decent a chess player. Because from junior days, because I noticed that's one of my strengths, I used to play openings and leave a lot of pieces on the board because the objective was to play for a long time. And you know that, especially against senior players, the longer the game goes, they get tired. And when they get tired, I'm going to have fun. That's just how I love to play.
So that was an important part of your game, physical fitness.
Yeah.
All right.
And I used to play football like 4 times a week.
Yeah, because I know you as a baller. So yeah. All right, so you went BD4.
I went BD4,
Mm-hmm.
98, 93. Right. I think that you wouldn't come back here because you can come back here and obviously a draw doesn't no good.
Okay, so you're playing with that draw in your back pocket, knowing that he couldn't take the draw or he would not get through to the zone. All right, good.
Right. So now plays 95, queen of course, and rook finally can come in the game.
Get that nice D2 square.
Right.
Why not straight D2?
Well, as in looking at it now,
Was it
to
that
me,
you
to me it seems like
Queen
a decent.
F7? Maybe Queen F7.
Right. To me, it seems like a decent move, but right now, but looking back, I'm sure I saw something that
I think it's
that
Queen F7 you probably saw, Mala. Because the C4 pawn and then you lose the D1 square. So maybe rook A1 to rook C1. Because if rook D2, Queen F7 attacking C4. If C5, then you may have Bishop B3 and move the rooks off the D file. So that might be it.
maybe, but the younger me was a stronger player, honestly. So it's like the younger me saw all those things. Like here,
Yeah.
looking at it, if I was to play this today, I just put the rook there, and if Queen F7, I just push C5 and don't worry. Because if Bishop B3, I can just play. Does rook on the 7 work? Yeah, I can probably rook on the 7.
Yeah, and then BD1. No,
Right.
BD1. I'm going to go for the two rooks for the
Two
queen.
rooks?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Interesting.
Alright, so rook A1
Yeah.
and rook C1 now.
Wow.
Or knight
C5.
D2. C5? Oh, you didn't mind ceding the squares. Okay.
I didn't mind. Let's look here.
Interesting.
I can play knight d2 and open my light square bishop.
Yeah.
This knight back. You mind swapping bishops because after that if I needed to, I could play e4, and my king is under any pressure, and I can start moving around the pieces. You know, right? So you can notice though, black is no longer has the initiative.
Yeah.
Right. But, no, he played b5, which, well, I guess he wants to come out the pin, but at the same time, I didn't mind it, because if he wants to defend b5 in the future, he's going to have to play c6. Right? I can't take b5 because of knight
C3.
right? So I just come queen back to c2, because I realized that he's taking some risks, and I didn't mind at all. Oh, getting ready to stop some more pieces. Okay, knight d6, e3, preparing to double if he's not going to swap. Right? That doesn't work because the rook takes and a second pawn. Right? e6, e4. I still don't mind. If he swaps rook, I get to hit b5 because the knight is not stopping him from protecting b5. It's king f8. But I guess he's coming out of a future check along this time now. Double up. Takes. It takes. So less pieces on the board. It takes. And I think you may have earlier. Well, in my mind, I was happy here because I'm the one who's pushing. In here, and as you can see, he's back there defending. And I think also our time was getting low. We got up to 40. So I was content just trying to slowly squeeze up the board. Knight up. Something. Right? I'm preparing to play c6 and possibly take his b5 pawn. At the same time, my knight is going to come into either f6 or g6. Right? I came there. So I took the opportunity to play c6. There's the king again. Snatch that pawn.
Yeah, thank you.
So now I'm up a pawn. Right here, snatch the other pawn. So I'm very happy.
You know, have fast pawns.
I have a pass pawn.
Yeah.
Right. And if he figured he couldn't swap queens, and he didn't want to play knight c6 because the pin, getting onto the pin will take some time. So he plays queen h5 now, because I guess he wants to try and come on the attack. But I didn't mind. I played knight up. I don't mind giving back one pawn to get pieces off the board. Because the 8 pawn is there ready to queen. So of course he turns it down. Knight in. No. Right? Attacking the knight, forcing him to make another decision. To take that pawn, which queen here, stopping that check on f3, getting out the way of the pawn as well. Right?
Ideas on 97.
Right.
2014 Harper.
Is knight g4. I guess he wants to go to h2 check. But not my knight. And the only way he can move my knight is by playing g5. But playing g5 is that, apart from getting his king a little more open, when my knight comes to f3, well, he did play when my knight comes to f3, it covers h2, which was the point of knight g4. So he still doesn't have anything. Right, so he runs back queen e8, queen d5, and which one other plan is highlighted. I play the queen here, and the pawn goes queen. And he missed it completely. and he played knight takes f2, and
Yeah.
super.
Time to resign. Yeah, definitely, Damian. This is over. Nice. And as you said, as the game went on, your strength showed. You completely outplayed as it went down to the Queen and Knight endgame. That's just that. Damian a queen him going queen him the one the night. Alright guys, so this is typical your style though. Looks equal, and then all of a sudden the person in difficulty as you outplay them. How did you develop this style?
Um, well, when I was learning chess, my first book was My Chess Career by J.R. Capablanca. So, without even really studying like endgames and positional play,
Mhm.
because of that, this sort of play just came to me. And I'm very practical. If I realize that if a game goes long, my chances of winning are much higher than trying to win quickly.
Mhm.
So I'm not going to be a flashy person and take unnecessary risks. I'm not that sort of person. I don't need that kind of drama in my life.
So Mala, I seen people there saying that is a good question because your personality isn't like this. So them can't understand. Normally your chess personality and your normal personality is the same. But they're saying this is not Mala personality, so how him develop it?
Right?
Ah,
Because chess is results based, so you have to put aside some of your wants to get some of the needs.
wow. So we're getting some life lesson now. That look like something we could put on a t-shirt, you know. Alright, so Mala, you played 2 games before, so it's 4 games now, Mala. And it's open anybody. So we start the anybody once. So tell me the ones who come in and then we guide it from there. Who
Jaden sent me one and I accept it.
alright, that's cool. Jaden is good. So let's go.
Alright, it starts with E4.
Yeah man.
Jaden plays E4. Should I have some fun?
Whatever fun, just make sure you got 12-0.
Alright, let's have some fun.
D5. No, Damon was calling for E5. D5 hitting.
But him should have tell me, I never know. I was contemplating it, but alright, next game I'll play E5.
And then we're going to C6 at that time. Not true.
Exact system. I can't really remember the correct order, but I've played it so many times that I just put the pieces on squares and it turns out okay most of the time. Yeah, that's what it
That's
is.
how it is.
Yeah, honestly. Just put the pieces on squares and most times it's good.
Listening to you, you come across as a completely intuitive player.
Oh, that's how it has to be sometimes for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking some questions now, so let's see.
Weird.
And you know, in the set of guys that if you go a minute behind, you have to worry a little.
Oh, alright. We crack some skulls. Free call. Go down a piece. Here. Here. Oh, by the way, the reason why I started playing E5 is because is that I didn't do that. Yes, some rules are weird. It's like this.
Yeah, I was curious about that too.
Space on rules. Make it better. Alright.
Damon, I can't say it out. So, was interesting though. I don't care.
Yes, I'm threatening softly.
No man, not you, Damien and me talking. Just watch your time go on that minute though.
This is and see what happens. This is and see what happens. Oh, okay. Oh, don't do it. Just understand. There you go. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you again. Make sure the time is going to
As long as it work.
give me so.
Eh? Hold on. It's 29 seconds you have youth?
Yeah, so much time now, I can't believe it.
Can't believe it either.
Have too much time.
We'll soon rectify that.
You soon rectify that yourself.
Yeah, you having too much time, I'm going to take some more.
For real? Kicking. Square. Bishop. Square.
Killer
Ace comes.
820, thanks for the follow.
Now we finish. Since the time to be. Oh, where's my flanking? I'll check the star. Flanking. Yo, see it after, you know. It no matter.
Alright. So we start. Snoopy is welcome. So 3-0. Alright. Game start. Who is next, Mala?
Who's next? Substrate.
The man them start coming in already.
Make it a rating, Mali.
Yeah. That was a good game, Jaden. Definitely a good game. Alright, so who we have?
Tell Malik say it again, make it a rating.
Him can hear you. So Malik.
You can't choose the opening?
Well, we have to say a game and I tell if them shout out anything. So the challenge come back or you have another challenge?
Challenge doesn't come now.
Alright, who else is there?
I get Darian.
Well, go on.
Come back now.
Alright.
The man still send it rating. Like the well want my rating.
I don't know, but you come on the show and you're trying to go 12 hosts, so grab somebody and let's go.
But Darren send
Random
unrated.
thanks.
Alright, now you take Darren since female unrated.
I hear you need to teach them respect. So you're giving us a poll, knight f3 or c4. First one to come in, that's what you say you play. So somebody send something, knight f3 or c4.
Knight f3, c4 or d4.
Or d4. Knight f3, c3 or d4. Give us a shout quick. Knight f3, knight f3. Two knight f3, so go.
Alright. Should I just transpose?
Your choice.
Lazy and transpose. Let's see.
Alright, so you keep it, you give him the choice. None of you want double up the other man pawn, so let's go. Not a fan of going down a minute against them youngsters though, Mala, I must tell you. Nice excitement, but not a fan of it.
Didn't realize. Didn't realize. It was a good time to start there, right?
Yep.
Alright. Alright. So we put pieces on some better squares now. And sacks at me.
I love it when no piece pointed at the king sacks at mate.
Come on. Long term planning, long term. Slowly
Aye.
but surely. So we come up the board now.
Damien, them don't want free pawn, can't force it.
I'm talking
No,
about the D2 pawn.
yeah, the
Yeah,
long time
it
pawn.
never want it.
Yeah, and they never want the C4 one earlier on either.
You don't need them.
I guess when you, well, I was about to say when you're a minute up, but I realize in time coming down too.
You don't need it. You're fixing business.
Yeah. Or I'm pointing out that you need to remember that you're playing your junior self.
Oh, I think as a youngster I should remember that. Yeah, a youngster should remember that. Easy, easy, better skills now. To give them some better skills. Oh, this is things like
Oh, this feel like a 14-2.
this is so many things.
Well, let's go.
So, yeah, you can tell them good play now.
See me check them quick too.
You can tell them good play now. Right. So you plan sacks at you coming in all now.
We're seeing it, we're seeing it.
See,
Ah, alright, so 4-1. Oh, shush, shush, shush. Too many free
Oh,
pawns.
yeah, yeah. I'm paying attention to that.
Right, and then you take on who next? Oh, I say Malik here. Alright, so run whatever you want to. David's record is safe. So I see David in the
Oh,
crowd
oh.
celebrating.
Jimmy was undefeated.
He's the closest of I think one. I think dropped one. So we'll double check. We'll
Oh,
double check Damien's own for you in a little while. So hold on, that's the Soca Chess asking what's the record. Soca Chess next week you're going undefeated, so I don't know why you're asking what's the record. No one has gone undefeated. So just to announce that next week we'll have Mr. Dreams and Ambition himself. So
wow.
Orlando will be here next week. Damien lost only one game. So Damien lost one, Giselle lost two. So those are the two leaders so far who have played 12 or more games.
So this in the rest of the games.
Yeah, so you have to do that. 11-1 leave you good with Damien.
Ooh, take this one serious. So if I'm taking it serious, is that I usually build up a huge time advantage. That's why I play classical chess. But in my younger days, I used to play very fast because from time to time, when my time ran over, because I used to take some tactical risk in terms of that. I know my time to go down so that the opponent it gets a false sense of security. What's gonna happen in some of this? You know, people still die.
So them sending me to audit. I say Shane and Warren send me back to check their totals. So Warren is either 10-2 or 9-3. Don't worry, by next week, yeah, Warren played the 12. Warren played the 12 game, Shane. I'm not sure. I think you did a little less. I just checked it. But don't worry. Next week, I'll have everybody's total put up to the side that we know exactly what the records are.
That's unbelievable. Oh, what's his plan here? If Malik really want to beat me, you think Malik would really want to beat me?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
So Shane, you played 11 games, but I'll check it just to double check.
you don't really want to beat me?
You can be quite sure he does. What this remind me of was when we were younger and you see here that a man in him on the line and everybody run out to stop him. So that's what this remind me of now.
You really want to beat me? Wow.
So Alanda, don't worry now. If you got 12-0, nobody can. You don't have to settle anything apart from that way.
Yes, I think some squares. Some squares style. Things has no should have. Some squares. I take them by force. Just play that. And it just comes. Ah, interesting. Relax. Take that loose. Take that loose as though. It's exactly the same happening. Just build up the time advantage.
Uh,
Build up time. Go. Go. So the queen one. Alright, let me go.
so, Mala, why this remind me a ladder is actually a Terry Farley's night. So Farley beating up everybody, and up comes Marcus just to spoil it up with back-to-back beatings. And Marcus just waited until Terry started adding up them points, and Marcus just running. So for the younger players, when we used to have, when we were national master, you had to do the two tournaments. Hold on, Baptiste in already? And so you had to do the two tournaments over 22. And everybody just wait just to hear that your tournament was coming up and then run in and play just to stop you from getting NM. So they knew if you got NM at that time, you're a real NM because everybody was waiting just to come for that tournament. And that's what it feel like. The moment you hear somebody going undefeated, the strong players start running in. Heal a problem, my brethren. See, Malabi Pablo saying big up.
Ah, play some Pablo. Let's push some guns. Right from push. It's something that I really enjoy playing lately. Really enjoy.
Knight e7 is what? Smite's love line?
I can't remember the name.
Yeah, I think it's Smite's love line.
So I'll do it here again. Wait, that just looks wrong. It looks so wrong. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. There's some better skills from pieces now. Or do I? Start here. Start here. Oh, wow. So I have hiccups.
Yeah, so watch that time. Yeah, this is not one of them players you want to go one time with.
Sure?
Positive. 100%.
It's then start squeezing. And start squeezing.
Pepper chest, big up for the follow.
Squeeze more squeezing.
Whatever you do, just remember your time, my brethren.
Squeeze more squeezing. Let me try. I don't want to say I look at it on purpose. Squeeze like a squeeze. Yeah, you can suck up a piece, you know.
Yeah, feel it to them, my brethren.
Suck, look at man, you want to suck a piece yet. Can't believe it, man, you want to suck a piece yet. Alright, see what I do for that. So I won't tell him to suck a piece. It's a piece of gold. It's really not sure. With the sacrifice outside.
So very do quick now.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
There your crowd saying, remember for hurry. You have them
Oh,
nervous.
nervous? Well, I check that. Good boy. Good boy. What will he do? School. Before she becomes for waste of taking to realize it kind of
So
should it? I check you. Give me them chips. Give me that to you. Good game.
alright, nice, nice, nice. So we're on 6-1 Mala, going into the
Sunshine
next
boy.
game. So going over to the next game. What was your second game, Mala? Because I was so intrigued by your choice of games. So this was at the Olympiad, I think. How old were you when you played the first Olympiad?
This was in 2004, so I was in September, so I was 19.
19. So you played 2004 was your first Olympiad?
Yes, 2004.
19. Tell me about the experience. You're going, where was this one?
This one was in Calvia, Mallorca, in Spain.
Alright, so one of the things I have traveled to the Olympiad with you, and you're almost like a rock star when you come off the plane. At 19, you step off the plane and you start seeing how people react to you. How did you feel? How did you deal with that?
Um, the official answer is that everything is all a blur, so I can't really remember the exact experience. But the unofficial answer is that exactly. It was very enjoyable. It was a lot of fun. Like I didn't feel any pressure to be honest.
Okay. And you
But
are by far the most photographed Jamaican player, probably even Caribbean player. Which is it's kind of funny, guys. When you walk with Malaku at the Olympiad, a 1 minute walk can turn into a 20-minute walk because every few steps somebody asks if they can take a picture at Malaku. So you just know that you're on a Sunday stroll.
yeah, like I don't mind those either. But well, I can't really, but I don't mind those. Because but if they see me as a star of some sort,
Hmm.
I'm not going to deny people the opportunity to take pictures because I want to take pictures with other people
Hmm.
as well.
Hmm.
And there are lots of lovely people who you interact with
Yeah.
and you want to create memories with them.
Yeah, and
Your pictures.
I've always said that you're a true ambassador because one thing for sure, they recognize you in Jamaica. I hear Warren is asking you to tell the PG-13 version of both of your Georgia flexes. So take a second to get the PG-13 version of the Georgia flexes. That's what the follow
Oh,
with Feeder Master Warren Elliott. And
oh,
I'm thinking maybe you should just skip this one from the look on your face.
that one. Hmm, that one. I think there's a PG-13 version, but you see, I don't want to get Elliot in trouble. See, if it was me alone, I would have tell everyone because I would get in trouble for it
Mm.
because it may have included
So here's
drinking.
my problem with this story. I was captain of this team and I don't remember giving either the two of you time to go have the flex. So
That is
so
why I
so I
can't
am
get Elliot in trouble.
right. So I am waiting to hear the story because I am sure I told you guys no flexes in Georgia.
Well, to be honest, it ended up not being a flex. It wasn't our fault why I never turned out a flex. Turned out not being a flex.
Oh, hold on. Elliot saying to be quiet and just remember.
It was more an embarrassing situation that it would have been if it had turned out into a
All
flex.
right. I am happy as team captain that there was no flex. Shane was there too. And I don't remember us saying any flexes, but we'll hold on with that. What was so special about this game against Vasco? Pronounce that name?
Wasowski.
Vasovsky. What's so special about this game that you chose this one?
Well, for this one, this was my first opportunity to really utilize something that as I've gotten older I've been able to utilize in chess, which is psychology. Because in looking at well in preparing for this fellow, I noticed that he was about 60.
Mhm.
So so I was thinking that hey, as because the longer the game go, I would get my chance to shine.
Mhm.
And this was the first round of the Olympiad. And usually we picked up four in the past at Olympiads.
Mhm.
So when I saw that they had actually rested at gym I think to play this FM, I was and regardless I never felt any pressure going in. I just
Mhm.
felt that I need the game to last like 4 hours and then I would get my chance to do something against him.
Mhm.
And and sure enough, this game he had the advantage throughout most of the game, as is typical in most of my games. But I just stuck in there and gave trouble. And eventually I was better and I screwed it up in the end. But I was happy that I was able to show that I could play against people much higher rated because I
Yeah,
think I was like 22,000 or 2100 little,
and he was 24 enough, I think.
right? And I was like, hey, I didn't mind at all. I was like, I just really wanted to give a good show myself.
All right.
And I think I was able to do that.
Okay, let's see this game.
Knight of three.
Mhm.
Right, at this time I used to play Reti and English. And my opening used to be very good at the time. Yes. Oh, good. Right, this is just some usual stuff so far. I'm not even sure. Right here, I'm not sure if that's the right. And I never look back over at this game after because I was disappointed at the manner in which the game ended.
Okay.
And also, I bear in mind that as a much higher rated player, he he's kind of expected to push for a win. So, right. So since he's expected to push for a win, I know that he'll have to take some risks.
Which is one of the things with the psychology.
Right.
Against the higher rated players. Sometimes just stick around. They're going to get nervous and they're going to start worrying because they figure they should have beaten you already.
Right. So here, I missed 94, and then even worse after that, I missed
92.
Yeah. I missed 92. In my calculation, I just played queen takes queen, and then after I realized that I'm dropping the pawn. So, not all know I'm down a pawn. But at the same time, I'm thinking that even though I'm down a pawn, he has double pawns on the e file, and you're still a whole heap of pieces on the board.
B6 potentially weak, and if B6 falls also, then C5. So, though you're down the pawn, you still can fight.
Right. So, I just play rook A7.
What would have happened if you went B6?
Rook A6?
Yeah, A6.
Let me see.
I thought rook B8 had to be played, which would take some pressure off D3. Yeah, and that takes temporary pressure off D3.
But at the same time, my other rook will need somewhere to go.
E1.
E1?
E1 on E5, so I want to go BG5 now.
You see, perhaps, but what you probably can park in bishop on F6. So my thinking in going rook A7 is that if he takes D3, well, later on that is, this other rook we have places to come. This rook on F1 will have some places where some other file to go on.
Okay. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Rook A7. Play bishop F6. Alright. Rook here. Checking where the knight is going before I attack B6 pawn.
Goes to D4.
Knight pawn takes. Bishop takes. Next. Rook here. 3. Yeah.
If
I was wondering
D6,
if we should have played that, but probably have this and I've still take that pawn. But my D pawn is my weakest pawn.
Yeah,
so
which is why I was wondering if is it F4 you're going to continue with? What happens if I just go rook D6?
D6.
Yeah. Because I'm saying that your weakness not going nowhere, and I want to play rook F7 next move. And so is it F4? I'm curious.
Yeah, I was thinking F4.
Yeah.
Because my plan is just to activate this rook.
Yeah. So I figure F4.
Because I figure even though I don't have pawn, as long as my rooks are active, I should be okay.
Yeah, you are going to get some chances. Alright.
Here's rook D3. Rook D6.
No, rook D3.
Rook A2, so but although I don't want to defend, I kinda have to hold on to that pawn for now. Until I can play F4, King F7, rook over, rook on the file.
The almost old boy Richard hailing you up. So Richard
Ah,
Shaw in the
ah,
house hailing you up.
bless
So
up Richard.
you know your alumni not going to leave you out.
And came back
Mm-hmm.
and came again. And and he decided to leave the pawn because, as I said, he tried to win.
Mm-hmm.
So and time was getting low. So I said, okay, slash that pawn. I remember seeing on his face that he wasn't as confident, and he was starting to get a little frustrated that I was putting up so much fight,
Mm-hmm.
especially after how I played earlier in the game. Like we play rook there, coming around from a B pawn. So the simplest thing that there was to do, push the pass pawn, the rook A2,
So
push
she
the pawn
passed
again.
on.
The C4 can realize that just taking the pawn isn't quick enough, and push it again.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
So C3.
don't worry about that. We just push the pawn.
Oh, you're always going to get it back. You're going to play rook B2. Mm.
Yeah, I can get it back.
Yeah. All right. Let me see now. How did he play?
Okay, rook takes B2. So
I was really curious about pawn takes.
our pawn is
Yeah, I was curious about pawn takes.
um I just gonna push it.
I was going to push it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Queen, queen, and he has no. Even if he
Right,
wins the rook, then queen date, and he probably get mated. Yeah,
right,
yeah, I seen
right.
that. I seen that. I seen that. So go back. So rook takes.
Yeah, rook takes. Yeah. Here, right. Oh, threatening mate. Check them. Like here, I wasn't sure if I was winning,
But it
but I
just
know that
feel that way.
right. I feel like I was winning. Come in, kill, and here, right here. I'm not even sure if I played the right move, but I played this to stop all the mate idea.
You're going to pick up back A2 with queen C4.
Right. I don't think it was the right technique, but both of us were low on time. So I figured I'm the one with the queen, so it's easier for him to block
Yeah.
that. Okay. Um, which these moves are necessary because I brought up his king.
Mm-hmm.
So took b6. That he still can't stop me from getting back to the book though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But at the same time, he's still trying to win. I don't, you know, he's down. He's still trying to win. That part, I mean that rook. Because I felt I screwed it up with my whole heap of checks, and that I may not get back the rook. So I figured, well, at worst, I'm going to have a draw. But when he plays king here, and I take that, I get back a rook, and I'm like, okay, I should be able to do something again. Right, he just blundered there, and I just snatch off his pawn. It's there, and boy, this ending supposed to be one for me. Queen versus rook. Queen versus rook. And right now I was feeling very confident, but I didn't have much time. And honestly, I'd never actually done the queen versus rook puzzle before.
Mm-hmm.
But there are lots of puzzles I've never done before that I should have done. This is one of them that I ended up based
In
on
in the price. Oh.
based on going over this in my head,
Mm-hmm.
or I should have done it. Right. Here, 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 into, here, three, here, here, boom, and I play that.
Ah, stalemate.
Yeah, play that.
Yeah, I can still see the pain on your face. Ah, alright, yeah.
Like,
This is
yeah,
what happens in Olympiads, boy. Fight, 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 and
one move.
one move. I see the pain. I still see the pain on your face.
But like it never affected me in future rounds in that I still never felt any pressure going forward and so.
Mm-hmm.
But as in when you're looking at back over everything in retrospect, you're like that would have been a world of difference to my confidence. Cause I would have feel unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many Olympiads have you played?
2004, 2014, 16, 18. All of four.
Four of them. What's your favorite memory? Your favorite PG-13 memory?
2014, you know. 20,
2014. Says
yes,
this was
I.
also what year was this? Malaku 2004. This was
2000,
Calvia in Spain.
yeah,
So
2014 was
2004.
a great experience, man. But 2004 was great as well, you know, because a couple times in the like the central area of the hotel after the games, you had many people playing blitz.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I met Daim Shabazz there as well for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I even played a couple of blitz games as well. And um I even swapped my Jamaica shirt for a Uruguay shirt at that Olympiad because it was in such a commodity
Yeah.
and the lady kept asking me. And I said, okay. Hey.
I remember that's the thing there. I kept mine for my coach because everybody was asking us for it. And I had some special win songs to my coach, and I kept my own and sent it for my coach because I was so thrilled. So 2014 and 2004. How many Olympiads have you played?
Four.
Four Olympiad?
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. The best memory
Yeah.
is 2014, I think. 2014.
I think
Like
it,
like there was the overall team spirit and everything, and and I just had a lot of fun on and off the board. Cause like almost every morning I played football at that Olympiad. There were a
I'm
couple of people who play football and the tennis court.
mhm.
Yeah, I met Grandma Zuniga on the football court.
I remember, was it 20 which
Oh yeah.
year was it
No, that was
you
total. I met Grandma Zuniga in 2004. Sorry,
right.
2014 we played ball, but not as much.
No man, where were you when you met the international football players? I remember being so envious of you when you came back.
Oh,
When you came back
2018
with exactly.
with the winners medal. No, I completely forgot that we won that football
I
competition. You know.
remember that and let us be envious. Who did you play with? Who was on your side for the
No,
football players?
that competition. All right, for starters, they had a team from Europe. They had a local team, Russians. Not Russians.
One second.
This was Georgia, right? 2018 was Georgia, right? Yeah. They had a local team. I think they had an Arabica team. They had a team from Africa. I think there were 16. There was a team from, I was supposed to be on the team from the Americas,
Mhm.
but we didn't have enough players. They had some fellows like Joshua. Joshua played, yes, Joshua Johnson played, but there were some other Caribbean fellows who couldn't get off the bench. to come and play ball that day. And I was so disappointed in them. I won't call any
Because
names.
that was a free day.
Right. And right. And because our team ended up being strong, we ended up getting a few players from some of the other continents who had extras.
Mm-hmm.
And we had Clarence Seedorf on our team.
Seedorf.
Legendary Clarence Seedorf.
I was
So
so envious of you because I'm a Netherlands
Yes.
football supporter. I was so envious.
Yes. And also there was Florent Malouda. He played on
For Chelsea, my other team,
yes, he
I
played on the
was so
European team.
envious because you had my old Chelsea star and my old Netherlands star. And you come back with the pictures and I'm like, really?
Yeah, and like in the early part, of course, everybody flocked in taking pictures and so. But I was just taking it easy because I figure based on my performances on the pitch, I will be able to get pictures later.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So in the opening match we started out, I don't remember which team we played, but we started out and I was playing in the midfield further up the pitch. And the team was looking real shaky at the back. And the guy who was the goalkeeper for us though, he ran on Arcade's ticket. And he was an actual goalkeeper. He was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But the backline was so shaky. So before the end of the match, I ended up going around the back and playing central defense. And Seedorf was up there running stuff from further up the pitch. And we managed to win that match. Right? The next match, I think we played the team from Africa. And the man they played really well and they tried really hard against us. I won't lie. And but they just couldn't beat us and we managed to squeeze out a draw. We went ahead first, you know. But I tell you the man them pressure but we did a hold back over and get back one. But the match draw so we end up winning the group. Right? And it was a tournament in such that the winner of our group played the winner of the next group, which happened to be the team from Europe. And Arcade was on that team, Maluda, etc. And on that team as well, they had a guy who I can't remember. It was a Russian superstar. I don't remember which sport he played,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a big fella, man, like Didier Drogba style,
Mm-hmm.
and him a play forward, right? So anytime the man him across, and me and Mark the man as well. Anytime ball crosses, and me I try, but we can't win the head against him because he's bigger and stronger.
Mm-hmm.
But because we weren't playing in full side goals, the objective was just to try and block the flick on. Because a couple times when them just kick it long, he might try to flick it on at the goal, but we just try to jump higher than him so when he flick off and get it with me. So a couple times we do some no defending. And then on the break, there was one after a corner on the break. Cedar find me and run the length of the pitch and score. And I said, yo, I was up 1-0 against you. And I said, yeah man, we just have to squeeze this out. And the man then press and press. There was one chance with the man then open up a back line and the keeper come off and the man sweep up the ball and the man and honestly he never get much of the ball but the referee so far I never call the foul and just go look and go on. And then say that if we make a next run later and we go up 2-0. So although the Europeans then ever get back a goal, it wasn't enough and win the match 2-1. So after we collect winners medal and such now, and we say our family will sit down on the bench at all. And we go to my phone to take picture and like the man just saying, oh, no more photos, no more photos. Like, come on, man. And Cedar saying, hey, Jamaica, come. And the lady still saying, no photos. And I say, Jamaica, come, come. So we just go over and somebody snap a picture of me and him and me and Cedar and me and Maluda.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, that cause showing the thing, I wasn't showing off in that taking pictures earlier. I just want because the fact that you remember me after, even though you never remember the name, you know that I was Jamaican. You say, yeah, hey Jamaica, yeah.
Which is why I
Come.
say
Which is why you say, yo, come take the picture.
and you're
Yeah.
always an ambassador for the country. No matter
Yeah.
what, you're always an ambassador for the country. Malaku, after how we hear you describe this, I have to wonder if it's football or chess. Normally, I got chess is your first love and football second. But just seeing your expression describing the match, I now have to wonder if it's football first and chess second.
Should I be honest?
No, it's a chess program.
Oh boy.
But I do know you are a great supporter of football. Even though you choose the wrong Premier League team, we understand. We understand. It's just how it is. Wrong Premier League team is how it is. I think you have a couple others in the audience who also choose the wrong Premier League team and has suffered because of your choices and will continue to suffer.
No man, no man.
You get
As you can see now, which is my first love in terms of football. Valencia.
I hear you the last couple of years talking about Valencia. Exciting ball. Warren said that you must let go of them yet since you win Community Shield.
No, but I lived with them long time because we refused to go. As in Valencia was my first love and I've never left them.
Mm-hmm.
Because my favorite footballer is Aymar. Pablo Aymar from when him and Benitez was coaching Valencia.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, strangely enough, at the 2004 Olympiad, a reporter from Argentina had interviewed me. And he had asked me who was my favorite footballer. And when I told him Pablo Cesar Aymar, he was shocked and he was also pleasantly surprised that Aymar was my favorite footballer. And I remember seeing the interview after on the website. Yeah, but Valencia is my team, man. No
Alright,
matter
cool.
what, I can't let them go.
Alright, cool. So you know it's that time again, Mala. You have to take
Okay,
three. So let's see
okay.
who is coming. So
Sing boy.
guys, remember that's the
Should I accept Sing
username.
boy?
Accept who?
Sing boy.
Yeah, man. Sin Boy is a staple. Everybody have to play Sin Boy when them come on. Sin
Alright.
Boy, you get the wrong color, Sin Boy.
No.
Sin Boy was sending some things to me, telling me what he's preparing, but it's the wrong color. You're play Mala.
Alright. You know I'm a clock Sing boy. I'm a clock Sing boy. I'm not even here pretend. You know, please. Alright, I said I'm a clock Sing boy. Uh, uh, should I just play the Blitz line? I just
Robert Bobby Fisher, we don't have to guess who your favorite player is. Thanks for the follow. Right, the crowd saying that Sin Boy not easy to clock.
really?
Yeah, that's what them saying.
I'm clock Sing boy. I'm clock Sing boy. I'm a clock Sing boy.
So we're at what? 6-1? 6-1 now, Mala.
Yeah,
Alright.
something like that. I wasn't even counting.
Don't worry, we are. So the Trump has, throughout the years, the Trump has done you well, though.
I'm sure Sing boy say I'm a chess player. I'm sure Sing boy was a chess player. Don't be so
Him do
fast.
have a bad score against you, do Mala 9-7 you leading.
No, because I'm berserk in a red scorpion won't leave.
Alright.
The last 3 games I was from the last red scorpion. Where I only berserk when him berserk.
King F8.
Yeah,
Bobby
man.
Fischer, you like King F8?
Yeah, man.
Well, King safety for the pawn, so let's see.
Let's see. Alright, so get up on. So I'm going to go. There, there, there.
Yeah, I think so to Stupies. I think this going to give compensation. Yeah, but that give targets on D6. Bobby, that gives some targets.
Still flexing, boy.
You're still going clock one.
Yeah.
Mala, I thought I'd be hearing the commentating, which means you're under some pressure.
Come on, just kick back and relax.
Time about equal, that's not normal for you. Normally, them build up a big advantage, man.
I'm telling you, I'm talking.
Alright. Alright, guys, line up for the next challenge. So that's the username for everybody who just came on. If you want to challenge him, we're playing 3 plus 2.
It's a better experience. If I can get some better experience.
FM Lorne going for 7-1 now.
Get some better squares.
Well, if nothing else, you get in time. Time is money in Blitz.
Probably will shoot that here. Relax. Play on a redress. Definitely some good squares.
Well, you call your way. It's like when them home run and them point to where them going to hit the ball. You're telling us how you're going to win, so let's see if it comes true.
Yeah, man. Just start talking. Play simples.
Now you take the risk with the time down.
Oh, I was saying, let's start talking. Let's start talking. Snatch that. Play some PCI over there. Look at that one. Snatch that first. Snatch that next. Shoot that button. So if anything, queen and pawn. See? That bishop in a good square. Snatch that pawn. Check. Check. F6. Snatch that. Thank you. Yes, I.
Holding on, man, I'm holding on.
Snatch that one. And snatch that.
Ooh.
I'm gonna play that. Alright. Thank you.
Dominique is just in style. Just in style, boy. So 7-1. Dominic, I saw you play a match the other day. What was the end result? I don't know the end score. I was supposed to come and check it out, but didn't get to. Alright, it's a 7-1 Mala. Who coming in next?
Jaden.
No, Jaden play already. Jaden can't come back. Who else is there?
This is there. Jaden. Where's Jaden?
And can't get a second game, so hold on. So slightly delayed. Right? Oh, so I post 7-1 before, not sure why Warren. So remember guys, Miles is his username. We're at 7-1. So open to challenges now. So yeah, I was asking Dominic Myers, what was the end result of your match? Anybody know the end result of that match? Cause I'd wanted to tune in but didn't get to.
Which match?
I think he played. Did he play R12? Was it R12 he played?
R12. R12. Kevin R12. Yes, he
From
won that
Trinidad.
match. Yes, he won that match.
Dominic won the match.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. Alright, who challenging you now, Mala? Because I tell you,
I guess they want me to only lose one by default because I'm not seeing the challenges.
yes, you should play Stu Peas. It's open challenge now. Now we're going up to 12 minimum.
You know, tell him some Malik play already.
Yeah, I saw Malik play. So you take it down and everybody tonight.
Yeah.
Alright, if 30 seconds goes and we don't see a challenge, then we move to the next game.
Who's Toro Rosa? That sounds like a Rosa.
Who is that?
Toro Rosa.
Don't know, but let's see who that is.
Okay.
I see him. So probably Rosalimo.
Alright.
So not sure. Anybody know who Tora Rosa is?
No bullet games. No nothing.
Rosa. Alright, cool. So win for a match. Congrats, Dominic. They're not never as a lucky match. Oh, Stu Peas. Stu Peas is Tora Rosa here.
Backside. Yo, can you know some play different against Rosa? Or Rosa slow. So we always just clock Rosa.
But Stu Peas is different. So bad intel. You get bad intel.
No. No.
Gosh, bad intel. 7-1 though.
Are you hearing it?
Yeah, man, I hear you. We're here.
Oh.
Boy, Dominic, thanks for the subscription. Definitely. So, let's see how the bad intel work out for you now, Mala. Still up some time, man.
Not as much as I wanted.
Yeah, man, you still I saw Dominic line up for the next game. We have one more in this round.
Alright.
Alright, some tactics coming on the board now. Mala, something tell me you better keep that time advantage, you know.
Sure, I need it.
I don't know if you need it, but it would be nice.
We'll see.
I remember next week we have International Master Orlando Husband. So that will be another week of blitz. Maya, thanks for the follow.
Time to start playing chess now.
All right, Maya. So Dominic is up next, and then you.
Alright. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to be giving commentary. Like, what was the point behind A4? Probably just to play rook A2 and free up that rook. But I've been such a terrible opening that that is probably better. But I feel like I'm the better player, so I don't see why it should matter. I want to play that and probably play that. Oh, oh. This guy using his pieces. Oh, I don't have much inspiration.
Nice minute advantage, though, boy.
It's so poorly. Yeah, it's so poorly. It's squeezing on you.
Normally announced that like 3 minutes ago.
It's squeezing on. How best to deal with squeeze? PCC needs some better scores. Oh, you want something now? Alright, I don't want something. See, you're squeezing. I just feel like a better player. You know, you have some days where
You're
you
in the
just
rhythm
know.
now. Alright.
Yeah, so the decent has better skills.
Non speed up.
Wait, I'm free. You don't realize. It's like that. Ah, doesn't know right. What? Sometimes. I mean, I do just spicy in real life. Interesting. Right. Alright. Forget from the bottom. Always take it back. So, Two more points. Two more points. Two more points. I'm supposed to do pass pawns. I'm supposed to do pass pawns. Push them. Straight up the board. Straight on the board. Gone. Nice. Nice. Yo. Nice. So sometimes you have to just clap them, you know.
Ooh.
Sometimes you have to just clap them youngsters.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. 8-1. All right. Nice, Mala. Sorry, Stupies. All right. So
Sorry.
Dominic and then Maya. So you should see it coming in from Dominic. And then Maya. Maya, will you send the challenge or challenge Maya underscore X2? Okay. So you see Dominic's own coming in?
Not yet.
So your aim now is 13-1 Mala.
For real?
Well, can't get 12-0 now, so
Why? Like, I'm not even sure if I'm playing good chess.
well just continue winning and I'll think there.
I feel like I just put in the pieces and
Alright.
some,
And some squares. You seen Dominic's own?
yeah, but I'm saying rating. Yeah, you want to give me some of my rating, but I don't want
If that's the case, challenge him back then.
So,
And then after that we have Maya to challenge.
I get white again. Hmm. I guess luck favors me. Alright. Um, Really, I haven't even been playing any good stuff. But Miles is a very aggressive player. So against him, I usually just make it nice and calm and try squeezing in the end game. Nice and calm and squeezing in the end game. Oh, three dish. Is that a pawn? Looks like a pawn. Looks like a pawn.
Alright, so finally Jaden tried to mess it up against you. So let's see if Dominic can mess it up against you. Just throw the board in chaos. Hey, I'm a spectator tonight.
What do I want that means? Play one and continue. I really want to beat me.
That's his
I
job tonight.
could
And I
beat
love
you.
that score. It's 7-6, so this is a proper battle.
Yes. That's just there. Okay, square.
Marcus, welcome.
So I'm a good version of it. I feel like you want to good version.
They say a good bridge in the hand, you're good.
So let us go. Or where do you go? Don't you need my love, baby? Oh,
It is wartime.
yeah. I'm having too much fun.
Wartime.
Man's been having all the fun. Put my pieces on some squares. I was really not doing this here.
Why some games you just want to commentate. This is one of them. No, Maya's now back down. Nice.
Side.
Nice. We'll come to see chess.
Alright.
I like this Maya's player, you know, man. No
I like
fear.
I like home plays.
Yeah, I like this no fear attitude. No fear.
Start run.
Man, I know if I'm gonna run. Man, I sure him have that in him vocab.
Better start run. Cause
Yeah, I'm not run yet, brethren.
you say better start run upon down. Leave alone and have some fun.
Ah,
You need to start run. You like a good youth. Good youth. Give me them chips. Listen to really want me to bring it to blow.
tell him now back down.
Run, Miles, run.
None of you backing down, it would seem.
I was squeezing, man. Time is on its way now. As I said, time is on its way.
Oh, this nice.
Yeah, man.
This nice.
I'm going to time.
Really, really nice.
Such a plan. So that come. Give me that, man. Oh, you said give me that. Give me that. Good, bro. Oh, you just blunder, you know. Miss it. Clap hands. Clap hands. No. Oh, no, Mr. Maya. Oh, no.
After such a good fight. Well done, well done. I didn't want that to end. Don't mind the result, but not that end. I was having too much fun. All right, Mala. So you have to the next challenge you have to send out, and it's to Maya underscore X2. Good fight, Dominic. I was entertained. I was entertained. So MAYA underscore X2.
But yeah, it's like I tell you, though. Myers is a very tactical player.
Yeah, he's
He
a
was like
fighter, man.
a stronger version of Wizzy.
Yeah, he's a fighter. Oh, and you know I love how he play.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why I just try to keep it
as calm as
low.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you couldn't calm that out. The man blew up the board for you.
Well,
Nice.
well, geez, I keep getting it right. Alright.
Nice.
But
Nice.
yeah, but if it costs him an exchange to do it, I don't mind.
You don't mind. You take the material. Well, and
Right.
blow up the board. Let's see Maya now. So Maya new to the channel with games. So come Maya. Yeah. Marcus, that was definitely my favorite game so far.
So I've on the center. I know.
And development. So let's see.
I,
Let's see how
but,
Maya finish this development. C6.
I expected him to play C5, but I'm not going to let her play B5 though. That's for sure. Um, and C5 policy will come in the future, but when it comes on like it's play D5 now. Need to find some little squares and matrices. Um, like, even you just throw the queen out there and big sort of positions and hold up some.
Yeah, but have to solve that light square bishop right now.
Right?
So let's see how Maya goes about solving it.
That looks like a good five for the rook. C5 problem. Although I still need to put on the squeeze.
Yeah. The light square bishop have me worried. Yeah, I might have played b6 the move before. Because of that light square bishop having me worried. Figured you'd have continued a5 anyway. With the threat at a6.
K6, P5. Oh, one better place than C1. No worries. No worries.
Hmm. Alright.
Alright. So since we get that, we're really ready to make that. I was ready to make. Alright. What should it? What's the worst I can have? Yeah, you get a little more space. What's the worst I can have? Sometimes you have to just push some bars and hope it work out. Sometimes. Oh, also potentially give this nice little square to come in. Like over here. B6 coming. Not when you have problem or concern. Yeah. Later I'm planning to come here and exert some pressure along this file because black is playing without that bishop for now. So I have to put on the squeeze before things get ugly. This is okay. Okay. Already there. I don't want to put on the squeeze. Trust me. No, I will put on the squeeze.
It's liberation time. Maya heard you. Maya said,
Yeah.
no way you putting the squeeze on me. Well done, Maya.
Oh, oh. Alright. Let's still going to put on the squeeze. No. Alright. Still going to put on the squeeze. Oh no. Still have really cold. Yeah. Yes, yeah, I know.
Alright, this going to be fun. Yep. I wanted to see what he must go in the Maya, so thank you.
That's why I was really
Time for speed from both of you now.
Summertime, no? I think that is all.
Ah, nice tactics.
Is it?
Though, well, you'll soon tell me.
Sure. So,
Ooh, yeah, nearly get clock.
who is that? I think so this week. Last one. Oh, sorry. It's not the shit. Tell me last one. Please tell me. One whole one. Alright. Gotta get with this one.
All right, good fight, Omar. Definitely good fight. Definitely good fight. All right, Mala. How you feeling? You said that you kick ball to make sure that you have energy no matter what. Three more games for the night, so the energy going call on. The third game you chose was against Sam Collins.
Yeah.
So tell us about this game, Mala.
Yeah. Right. Um, this game. Oh, maybe this was at 2014 Olympiad. Yes. Um, right. Like the Ireland, I believe. But leading into this game,
Mm-hmm.
in the previous round, I played black when I played Barbados, and I played Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
I think at that time here in Orlando, we used to play a lot of blitz, well, bullets online against each other. It was chess cube, so we were very familiar with each other's rep. So for this particular game, I planned on playing a different variation of the character, which used to have fun with sometimes in blitz, and it went horribly wrong. I was lost in like 20 moves. So coming in next day against Sam Collins with the same black, and seeing that he plays the same e4, and like, alright, I just didn't come and play serious, just no more ingenuity like this one. Like, it never worked out the first time, so they're not going to be a second time. But you know, that last my game, the team still managed to win, so I couldn't put the team under that sort of pressure again. So for this game, right, and at the time of going into this game, I didn't even know that Sam Collins was an author. It was after the game that Warren and others were telling me that, yeah, he writes books and such. Like, because going to the game, I just saw an iron, and I figured once you play Caracan, I would be comfortable because at that time I was very comfortable in Caracan. I would play it against anybody. So here we go. E4, C6, let me flip the board.
You want to flip it?
Yeah.
Alright, I have you. Alright, so it's flipped.
Split for you all.
Oh, hush. Well, the viewer see it flipped now. Divine sheets and sort of follow.
Right, and for this game, I played the entire game in less than half an hour.
Oh, okay.
Because it was my opening and I was ready.
You're comfortable.
Yeah, so the entire game. So, and he went long time. Let's see what's happening here. We have to play this.
And Sam Collins at the time was 24.95, so a 2,500 player at the time.
Right. And you know, I didn't even realize it was that high because I tell you, I was just so disappointed from the previous round that it didn't matter what play that I just needed to redeem myself. So it's after the game I actually realized just how high it was. And strangely enough, it was at this Olympiad as well that Warren had loaned some DVDs on the Caracan, and I'd seen some ideas that honestly, even though I've been playing it so long, I wasn't familiar with. But honestly, I don't remember if I seen this particular variation, but as in it come out of the own way you say that is fine. Soon I'm going to put my whole this bishop so that I can come here in the future. But one of my plans as well is to push this B pawn up here.
The minority attack.
Right. And then I'll just be a lot freer. So
you basically have no bad pieces. Once you solve the knight on e7, you have no bad pieces. White has a slight space advantage on e5, but if you execute the minority attack, your d5 pawn will be passed. Right. So yeah, definitely easy plans for black.
E5.
And back to h7 or g6.
Well, you see, because I was so comfortable, I didn't even mind because you see, if he play for knight takes, I don't mind playing by knight takes. I'm still just comfortable. But he doesn't have any attack or anything, and I'm still going to go through my plan of hitting on the queen side very quickly to get counter play.
So you just hit immediately b4.
Right.
Alright.
You are over. F3, right? And I realized that maybe you're just not going to take my bishop on F5, and I want to improve the final piece.
So bishop
Not that
g6.
bishop, right? D5, bishop D5. Improving the final piece, knight takes, bishop takes, right? From here, here, I don't even know what I'm thinking here. Right? I don't even know if I could have allowed him to play bishop takes f5, but in my mind, I just saw that after bishop takes d2 and rook takes d3, pawn takes here, and I still had a hope. I kind of figure, hey, I must be better here. Like I don't see how I'm going to win or even gain any advantage, but I just know that that black is better,
The structure is better for you.
right? So at worst, I just keep playing quickly and pressing and hopefully blunder.
Mm-hmm. So rook c8 now. Yeah.
One and I play.
Mm-hmm. And the weakness.
But you see, in playing Queen A5, I'd overlooked. Playing Queen A5, I'd overlooked.
Takes.
Right, I'd overlooked
With queen c2 check.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or d3.
Produce Queen F3 and it's not easy.
It's not as easy. Queen f6 rook h8 is now a genuine threat.
Right. Right. So Queen c7 can't play, but it's hard or easy to just proceed and like just move well. At worst, for example, let's say you just move to somewhere. It's not like I can take the pawn because the queen f6.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of just cruising, it should get double edged.
Mm-hmm.
I can be the one that's more careless.
So therefore you took with the pawn.
Right, so I took with the pawn. He still gets in. But he played queen d4 actually. Right? Queen d4 instead of going all the way. And because you know me.
Pawn is a pawn.
With b7, with b7. I started feeling like I must have missed something because I do have this advantage I thought I would have had. I just have a pawn, but not much else. Got rook there, and the attack back the pawn, right? Like, and here I was thinking, I consider giving it that c pawn so that I would have the a pawn versus the c pawn, but why?
Darren, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I wasn't sure how it would turn out. And I figured that why I couldn't calculate it, but I said why at worst I'll just take the repetition as going into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we were severely underrated, so I figured hey, if I can take some points about it further up with black, then the opponent team can get some points on the lower board and pushing. You just have a repetition.
Okay, cool. And now rook a8 and repeat.
Yeah, and repeat.
And Sam had, that's not a bad result for us because Sam had taken some points off us with Warren in an Olympiad before.
Okay. Yes, I remember being told that.
Yeah, so happy for that point. Happy for that.
Yes, I feel like, hey, I'm not going to lose this game, even though I feel like miss something to in getting down to here.
Mm-hmm.
Right, with the Queen A5 thing, because it allowed. So that sort of counterplay. I feel I should have hold back a little more, and I would have still have the
The
pressure on that C
weaknesses,
pawn.
yeah, those weaknesses would have still been there.
Right, right,
Just all that technique, everything.
right.
So, Mala, I'm still curious because you are one of Jamaica's biggest prospects ever and still in your prime. What about that I am? What about that GM? Where's your headspace with these titles?
Oh, those titles?
Yeah, where's your headspace? What's the road to I am and then the road past there? Have you looked on it? What's your plans?
Well, firstly, I wasn't even aware that I'm still in my prime.
Yeah, definitely. Last time I checked, no gray hair there. Still in your prime. And I say, I think that's Peter T come on and say real FM debut. Not sure if that's Peter T, but I think it is. So the respect is out there. So again, what
I
about
am.
these titles? What about the iron?
I am. Honestly, I haven't really thought about it. Like, like if it happens, it happens. Like right now, the way how I think about chess, it's a bit loose in terms of that. Like I just show up for a tournament and play
Mm-hmm.
and 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 it's like on my way to the game, I literally prepare for the game. Even in nationals, like I literally take like 15 minutes to prepare for the game because the based on how things are out here, I think by the way, I'm a huge fan of last gut thinking
Mm-hmm.
in terms of playing the opponent and not the board,
Mm-hmm.
which is why my preparation takes like 15 minutes because it's just all right. It's going to be a comfortable for the opponent, so it's good enough for me.
Okay. So is Laska your favorite player then? I was always curious
No,
about that. Who is your favorite player?
like easily Capablanca,
The first
easily,
book you got.
easily. Yeah, I just love his style of play. And in terms of road, in terms of road, I am like boy, like now it's more possible than before in terms of like funding also and
Mm-hmm.
opportunities because I made some very good friends at the Charlotte Chess Center
Mm-hmm.
who allowed me the opportunity to play in some non events. I haven't performed as well as I would have liked, but I've still I'm still thankful for the experience. So as I say, no more than ever, doors open. It's just that the put in the time to get the strength to do well. And I'm a very lazy player right now, to be
Well,
honest.
Brian,
I
I
just
was about to ask you what keep you motivated over the years, and then you throw that in.
in terms of motivation,
Yeah, man, because we need to get you back fully motivated to go for
honestly,
this.
fully motivated. What motivates me is well, one of my huge motivations is any youngsters on the street.
And number them.
Well,
So,
it's something they can look forward to anyway.
mhm.
It's it's everything that they can experience at international events. There are bonus opportunities there, on and off the board. I tell you, on and off the board.
Mhm.
And because the typical Jamaican chess player is so much more charismatic, and the typical Jamaican player is nothing like the normal chess player. We have a lot of charisma, energy, and vibes, and so on. So people naturally gravitate towards us.
Yeah.
So you get as a Jamaican, it's easy for you to stand out. So for me, I just don't enjoy everything about the Olympiads to be honest, and that
The
is a
experience.
huge international tournament soccer
Yeah.
to be honest, and that is a huge motivation for me.
So
Right.
you live
So
for the
even
experience. That's good.
yeah, so even if I'm not playing Olympia, there are other tournaments I can do, and I enjoy meeting people.
Yeah.
I love meeting new people.
There you go, Mr. Ambassador. So now you know it's time for the last three games. So let's see who going to come. Let's see the challenge. 10-1. Let's see what you do. And then I can't call scores because each time I do, they tell me that I jinx the player. So I'm spectating and enjoying this week. So let's go over three more games. Let's see the score.
Yes.
Who is next? So send your challenge to Miles and three more games left.
Palmer,
Palmer, I want to see that game.
but when I say rated like we
And
never take enough points at Red Scorpion.
I don't know, but that's the next chess family I want the privilege to. We have reached out and we're talking about the times.
Alright,
And
I'm
that's the
gonna
next
say
chess family that definitely has to be on. Great fan of Ryan, Maria, and
like
Adrian.
like I can't be berserk.
Yeah, 3+2.
I feel unusual not berserking against Palmer, to be honest. Like in Red Scorpion, every single game I berserk against Palmer,
Well, the Iron Blade is here.
regardless of whether or not he is. I just feel like I'm missing out if I don't
And
berserk against
berserking.
Palmer.
Adrian is a fun player. I'm sorry. I like Adrian.
I'm the better player. Yeah, not really. I feel so. I was always berserk against Palmer. So
Palmer
feel
is
right.
smiling right now, saying, no, berserk, different results.
So, yeah. Oh, fuck.
And again, no berserking, and thank God we have no more PGs watching. Palmer dancing. Let's continue.
Oh, yeah, no. Alright. Clothes and skirt, man. Alright, I'm gonna keep on with that. Oh, somebody's a fan of really come to that is me. I'm really take my pawn.
Well, free pawn, that's what them say.
My pawn, Palmer just take. Oh, can't believe Palmer just take my pawn. Clothes and skirts. No way, Palmer can take my pawn. No way,
Uh,
no way, stop. Mm. Shit. See what Palmer. No way, Palmer's supposed to. No way. No Palmer on his size.
Iron Blade.
Okay, that.
Well, don't worry, you're down to berserk time now, so you're good, you're comfortable.
Mhm. So disappointing. Oh, my wife there. Still the kick bomb.
Alright, let's see.
So kicking.
You have 32 seconds to do it in, so let's see.
No, I'm scared. Still a kick bomb. No real should be in this game. Come here, farmer. Yeah, take that pawn. That's this big man pawn. That's like big man pawn. Open the door. Get much longer. Join the star. And go send me and palm and put that on the same time. Sure. No, no, no. No. Yes. No, no, simple plan. Especially palm and queen. Yeah. Palm can resign now. Palm can resign. No. Yeah, simple plan. No, don't swear. Miss Bishop takes the check. I show me pretty move, you know. No. Palm never released it. Nina, my lead. Oh, my lead. Let's check palm, right? Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Oops.
pre-move them no help.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then two, hush, hush, my brethren, hush,
oh,
hush,
oh.
hush. Who is coming next? Two more games. And no,
Oh,
now carry him down to the edge.
oh, nice.
The
Yeah.
chess lion.
Good player. Oh, okay. God.
Ah,
No, it's not. I'm for lose the palm of one chess player. Maybe I always just berserk against and win. Just gonna put the pieces on some good spirits.
and
Which
not go
must.
down so low on time that you see things like
Yeah.
BD8. Congrats,
Yeah.
Palmer.
Yeah, but
Hey,
that free
Mr.
over the
Win.
foolishness there.
Yep.
Oh, game is correct. It's okay. I'm just clocking on there. No more for my game, just clocking on there. Can't be losing armor. Getting stuff. Alright. Just trying to lose on time. All that chess like. What do you just do? All that chess like. Comfortable. Real comfortable. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But look how when your time come back equal, Mala.
Oh, no worries. No worries. No worries at all. I have a plan. Don't worry. Oh, jeez. Oh, so that how that moving case. Oh, no. Nice. Nice little squeeze. Nice. Not a bad little play, know. No. Not a bad little play, know.
Right, nicely done.
Nice.
Nicely done, nicely done. They're finishing up the night with 11-2, tying with Giselle last week. Nice. I enjoyed that game, Mala. Mala, so now I have a huge question for you.
Yeah.
I was shocked at the last game that you chose. You have to give me a really good story for this game because I know Farah I respect Farah no matter what. But 118 moves, my youth. So give me the backstory to this one. Why would you choose a game that went 118 moves? The audio gone, Mala.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah,
Right. 118 minutes.
yeah.
The backstory to this. This was this was Zimbabwe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Um, for this game, um, right. The backstory to this. I can't remember what happened at this
I just
stage.
think that you being Mala going to show we're 118 bucks.
No man, as in this game, because the thing about this game is that she outplayed me in the middle game, and he was walking up and down, looking real cocky, and with like a hour on his clock at about 140 when he was completely winning. And at that time, I had like 20 or 30 minutes, and I saw the idea where I'm not only shot at redemption, and I just continued. This was one case where I let my time run because I saw the plan and I said that I'm hoping that with my time being low, he assumes that I'm just finding moves and not actually finding the best moves. And sure enough, what I hoped would happen did happen, and he blundered into a losing position.
And this is the psychology of chess that you talk about, which is so important in your
Right,
games where you play the player.
right. So if I'm sure that if I had just played when having the whole heap of time on the clock, going into the part where the complications were, I'm pretty sure he would have just found the best one, so I left completely lost. But I was counting on being low on time. So it's a double-edged sword because it's possible that he might deviate and I lose anyway. But it just a risk that I decided I was going to take because it seemed like the best route to get out. And the move order was very sneaky. So it's only after it's all done you actually realize what happened. Because it was a sneaky little move order.
Alright, so they give us a good intro. Let's see this game. I'm curious to see that middle game where the sneaky little move order happened.
Right. I was black in this game. So how do I flip the board?
Hold on a second. So you're blocking this game, but also are not seeing it moving on our own as yet. So let me just
Okay.
grab this back.
United 3 and United 6. Can't I flip the board?
Alright, and we now have it here. Definitely, Farai isn't any joke. So I hear them say hit the F key.
F key.
Yeah, and let me.
Give thanks.
I learned something because I got in and do it. So, Myers,
Like,
thank you. We hit the F key.
and actually, after that game, it was one of the days when me and Farai actually played some blitz. And them have this thing where they were you're playing for money, but at any point during the game you can say double, and the other person has the option to resign and they only lose what was bet at the start, or they double and continue play. But I know as far as beating the guys like 1 minute to 5, and Wizzy was saying, "Yo man, I'm going to play, man. I'm going to play," and the man said, "No, no, 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 no equal time with you because you should have beat me in the game." But the thing is, the man was so fast, and at that time I was fast, and I'm telling you, he was so fast. I didn't win a single game in the blitz.
Yeah, so I can tell you in 2010 when I was doing the New York scene, I honestly believe Farai would have been the next Black GM. He is that impressive on his peak. He was that impressive, and I honestly believed when I was doing that New York scene at that time that Farrell would have been the next GM, Black Grandmaster.
He was so fast and accurate. You
Yeah,
see, after about 4 games, I said to him, "No, no, I'm not playing anymore," because he was putting up the money and saying,
yeah,
"No, man." But I said, "No, it makes sense. Even though it's not my money, I'm not planning to just give
yeah,
it away like that."
yeah. He is that impressive.
Yeah, he says. I realized that it was playing some chess and not trying to get a holding advantage against him. Or,
Yeah, he has the three Dom Cesar. Not surprising. Not
yeah,
surprising. I hope he's still doing chess because he was of the age where life catches up with you. So hopefully he's still doing chess.
next. Correct. Multiple. Yes, 4. Next up.
I haven't seen Steel Pulse tonight. I wonder what happened with Steel Pulse.
Yeah,
Not
completely equal here.
yeah.
That was probably unfair. Managing how well. 66.
And text only file.
It's the only 5.
Mm-hmm. What's amazing was that he's willing to take these positions
Right.
against people 300 rating points less than him, knowing that he can win them.
Right.
It's
Because
always admiring this about him.
going into this, I thought, okay, this is equal. I should be able to can hold this.
I'm going to get the better king, better rook. I just not so easy.
Yeah.
No,
That probably wasn't so great. I thought I should have played with E7 and then King F6.
yeah. I'm going to try pull you with the 3 against 2 at that point and the active king that can run all the way c4,
Right.
b5. So it's
Right.
still pressured.
Right. Here. Check. And he has a really good pressure against me. He's almost like 18. So I have to try and create something myself. Of course. Context. But it's still completely hard for me to create in a fast round. While his plan is quite simple.
Yeah.
So even though it was still fairly equal, I was feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Being down.
At least you're still going for activity, so that's good.
Right. And if anything, my kid needs to come over anyway.
Or he
C6.
sends it one time. So king c4 now. I was curious about king c4 before. And what
Oh,
the king to d7. Try what the king round to b7 or d7. But him pushing, pass ones must be pushed. So let's see. Yeah, and walk it out.
you know, because I realized that, hey, well, I probably gonna lose it, but I need to get closer, right? Um, and I'm losing here. And here I play a6, right? Um, fixing for into this, right? Well, was about here
Mm-hmm.
that I decided how I was going to take the risk. But I learned my time to run and then trying to get something out of it. So basically what I'm saying, because you see the plan later on where he might get my a pawn, but I plan on using my king to lock his king on the a file, and then right, and then I'm going to right. So and I work and I should get away like that. But that was the idea. C7 king takes, and here it plays king c5, a5, just in case he decides to go to the so he can't go to the king side obviously because I just go back queen.
Yeah.
Right. So he plays king b5.
So king d6 now. Yeah.
Here.
And
a5.
king c5.
King c5.
Yeah.
Right. And here obviously he played king a4. But he was still smiling and thinking that he was clearly winning. But he didn't see this idea of mine where I can just bring the king up and go over to the king side under the guys and holding his king in the corner.
Yeah.
So when I play this now, I saw a surprise look on his face. Play a3.
And now h4.
Right.
Yeah.
h4. There. I go for his pawn. There. Go for his pawn. But right here now, he's the one who's losing.
Yeah, cause now you're just going.
Right. Which is why the whole sequence we played a5 and such. Which is why I'd seen that long in advance where I played the a6 check and then I just make him go like him just taking a pawn. And on my face I was actually I put on a side face. You have to play it.
So you're selling everything.
You have to go all in. You can't. Right. I said so. I had on the smart. So when it reached here now, I put back on my serious look because there's no more need for a side face. I'll take the pawn. Well, here because in my mind when I calculated everything.
So he has h3 or something. H3 saves him or something. Because this just look winning.
This is winning. In my mind, I calculated that it would be queen and pawn versus queen. So I was still playing quickly, thinking that, hey, I'm going to need the time to figure it out. So here now.
And now h3, which is why.
I did not play h3.
Oh, h3 and you win on the spot.
h3 and I win on the spot because the queen covers.
That's why I was wondering if he had to play h3. But even so, that's
right,
why
I mistake.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if after g3 you had to play a3, g2, queen. But your queen 2 moves before. I feel that pain for you. Because Farah is not a scalp you get every day. So h3 and you're winning. Alright.
Done.
Yeah.
So the rest of it is
it's just you trying.
Based on trying to.
Yeah.
So there's no need to do 100.
Yeah.
But so the same is which is why the same WS thing I talk about. So the same thing I go into time trouble with the aim of tricking the man. I end up tricking the man,
but get tricked back instead.
Right. Because of the same thing. But I don't regret taking the risk because.
No, the risk is why you got to play this far.
Yeah. Because the man really. Because the man I walk up on him and smile and it pissed me off. Pissed me off. I said, yo. So we just put on hope, say work and work.
Alright, Mala. Been a pleasure. We have a couple more questions for you. Do you finish Blitz? Still have a couple more questions. So you have had a very long chess career. What's the biggest obstacle that you have faced and how did you overcome it?
Chess. Biggest obstacle.
Yeah, man, and how you overcome it because you've been playing for more than 20 years now, Mala.
Honestly, the biggest obstacle is probably just that the finances weren't there when I really loved chess. Like when I was about like 19, 22.
Mm-hmm.
Like at that point, like being up to like 20, I really loved chess. And at that time, they used to have the national championship and all your week during the summer, all your weekends used to get to go play chess.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday, as a youngster, instead of partying, July, all of my July and August was spent playing chess, and I did not mind one bit. That is how much I love chess, and I still find time to play ball. But after that period, I, I did not love chess as much anymore because the opportunity, because the same thing I love about chess is when I'm brought to play and meet people, etc. Because that wasn't really available anymore. I kind of lost some of my love for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so after that, I just
So
think
that, yeah, and you know we're all working to get that love fully back. Still in the peak, still in the peak. I see Kramnik playing some strong chess way older than you, so still in the peak.
oh, we'll see
So
that.
you have a lot of under 20 players, young junior players, actually at least 4 or 5 under 14. So I've stayed the last 3.5 hours watching and listening to your story. What advice do you have for them? They are now embarking on their journey and a journey that programs like this hope to get them to the GM. So, as an experienced player, a player of over 20 years, what's your advice to the young players?
My advice to the young players. Well, one of the most important. Well, I think I heard Warner say this as well. Is to love the game. You see, as long as you continue to love the game, it's a lot easier because there's going to come a time when, because at the end of the day, it's results driven. So sometimes you're not going to enjoy what you're doing on the board, but there's some things that you have to do to get the result. And at those times, like one of my best friends is Darren.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of them. He loves to enjoy the game. So in
Darren
his
loves
opening
chess.
choices and everything. So from time to time, if he buckle down to it, he will play the sort of stuff that get the result. But he himself would admit that he hated playing that kind of chess. So sometimes you have to just once you love the game, it's a lot easier to get where you want to be in it and you focus and stick to your plan. Because for me to get to first of all get the ending title, I was able to identify like the tournament. Well, for me, it was always playing in national was always going to be the easiest route because I had the confidence that I could score against all the players, and that is where the high rated players play. So my aim was just get in there first and then perform. And for the FM title, my objective, well, it kind of surprised me because I've tried for it at the 2014 Olympiad. This particular draw is what ruled me out of getting it at this Olympiad. 'Cause if I'd won this game, I would have still had the chance to get the 6 points
Mm-hmm.
to get the FM. Because it was me and David trying for that. When I drew this game, I was disappointed at the result, but I wasn't too disheartened because it's chess. Something everything not going their way. So after that, and then at to get the FM title, going to Barbados, like in beforehand, I just knew to myself that even though I hadn't done much training, etc., that it was just a matter of willpower. That is our side, will and willpower also came from being prepared to play for 5 6 hours, no matter who is playing it, and and which is why in those cases the fitness ended up being more important than the actual chess, which is similar to getting a good night's sleep instead of preparing all night and getting like 1 2 hours.
Yep,
Yeah.
I believe that so much.
But I just hope that the youngsters continue to love the game and they have my full support. I do believe that they should be aiming for FM or IM while they're still juniors, and that is possible.
Very, very possibly in how chess is now. Very, very possible.
Yes, they just need to put in the work, and I'm confident they'll get the job done.
Agreed. Agreed. Mala, this has been my pleasure, my virgin. I've watched you grow up in chess. As I said, you are the fifth Lorne. So you're the first family, actually, the fifth Lorne that I met. And it's my pleasure. It has been my pleasure. And I thank you for doing this interview and for passing on your knowledge to the next generation of players, the generation which will carry the torch even further than you have and I have. And we'll be cheering them on while they do it and celebrating them. So I thank you. I looked, guys, I looked if there was anybody to read. I don't see anybody on right now for us to read. So unless if there's any clear indication of who you'd want to read, then tell me now. If not, we're going to sign off and just thank Malaku. On Wednesday, we will have, for Walk Down Memory Lane, we'll have Mark Cameron coming on. And Mark, most of you won't know, Mark is going to walk through his game in 1984 Chess Olympiad. So that's before almost everybody here was playing chess. Mark will be walking down those walking on memory lane and walking us through those games in the 1984 Chess Olympiad that he played. So that's Wednesday night. And on next week, Monday, we will be doing International Master, spending the night with International Master Orlando Edwards. No, not Holness, Mark Cameron. So Freddie Cameron's son. So definitely going to be a pleasure as I also have never seen him play. So definitely a pleasure. All right, so just chatting. I've seen who you have said. So let's go over. I'm not sure who this is, Cesar. So we'll all be learning and seeing who it is. So let's start the read. And again, thanking you, Malaku, and thank our viewers as we'll now go and read Kobla.
Oh, thank you very much for having me. It's
Yeah,
been an absolute pleasure.
definitely. My pleasure too.